Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Broken Chess. My name is Aidan Garrell. I'll be your host today. The show that takes the oldest and most beloved of humanity's games and says, what if it was worse? Here with me today, my first opponent, my first co-demolitionist, you could say, is Mr. Flow Official, George Rother.
Happy to be here.
All right. So the name, as it implies, Broken Chess, is as follows. Each game, each week, we will be taking something about chess, the game that you all hopefully know and love like we do, and changing it so that it doesn't really work anymore.
Just taking a sledgehammer to it.
Oh, absolutely. So this first game that we are playing today is called Suicide Kings. This, among many other games, we found in a Twitter thread from Elizabeth Sampat at Two Scooters. Invented that to play with her partner while she was bored during quarantine. So full credit to her for this and several other of our ideas that we'll be playing down the road. The way it works is simple, is you control all your own pieces, but your opponent's king, which really, really changes the strategy and the way you play there. So we hope you enjoy breaking chess with us. Now let's get into it.
Here we go.
All right.
I won the toss,
George.
so I go first. I think I might have the wrong sport. First move, I'm going to go with the move that a lot of people do when they're starting a chess game, and that is moving my pawn from E2 to E4.
Fantastic. That is just what I hoped you'd do. Now I will move your king from E1 to E2.
Oh, that is, yeah, I was treating this like real chess.
Big mistake here. Big mistake.
Yep. Broken chess. And I've played this version before, so I'm going to move my knight from G1 to, let's say, F3.
Let's say that indeed. All right. I will again be moving your king from E2 to E3.
I'm moving my pawn from D2 to D4.
Smart. This king's got destructive impulses. He's got to keep him contained. All right. I'll be moving your king then from E3 to F4.
This is going to be over quick.
It will indeed. Profoundly broken.
I'm moving my pawn from G2 to G4.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, move your king from F4 to F5.
I'm going to move my pawn from H2 to H4.
And now, yeah, I think, and I wonder here if it's ethical for me, it follows the rules and whatnot, for me to move your king. I would say no, because you can't make a move that puts yourself in check.
That is correct.
So I will leave
the only
Mr.
rule
King here.
I would like to point out to the viewing audience that the only rule we're changing is that you're controlling your opponent's king instead of your own. All other rules of chess in terms of like piece movement, whether or not you can put yourself into check, obviously, those rules stay the same.
Yeah, so I think it's correct of me to leave the king there, and I'll instead move my pawn from G7 to G6.
Okay, I will be moving my
check, I guess.
That's check. I'm gonna move my I can't do anything that doesn't end the game on the next turn.
No.
So I will be just having fun with it and moving my bishop from f1 to a6.
Okay. Yeah, pawn captures king. That's the game, folks. Should have put a timer up.
I'm sure we'll be able
All
to
right.
check it on the video.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think from what we'd played this before, as you said, and I think we both knew it was a sprint. Just a perhaps a bit of an error to move that pawn in E. I think
Yeah.
it just goes to show you how broken the game that probably the best opening move in normal chess is almost certainly the worst move.
Clearly, as you saw, I lost in 6 or 7 moves.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 moves. I gave myself too much credit.
Well, 5 each way, so 10, I
Yeah.
suppose. All right, well, good
I
game,
would say
friend.
good game. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, we usually like to when we don't record these, we usually like to rank them scale of 1 to 10 or rate them scale of 1 to 10. How broken? Given that the game began and ended in a span of less than 5 minutes, I would say 10 out of 10. Very broken.
10 out of 10 broken, and I would say still 8 or 9 out of 10 on enjoyment. This is maybe the third time I played this, and it's a hoot every time.
You definitely had more fun this time than the last time we played when I beat you.
Certainly. Yeah, undoubtedly. But all right, I suppose that's episode 1.
Yeah. So thanks for tuning into the channel. We'll have more broken chess
Yeah.
for you. Aiden's going to be welcoming in a supporting cast for this show. I'm sure I'll be back. But,
yeah, absolutely.
yeah,
Thank you all for joining us in episode 1 here, and thank you, George.
Looking forward to more broken chess from you, Aiden.
All right, bye.